U.S. media reports say that Hollywood director and actor Rob Reiner and his wife have been found dead at their Los Angeles home. Police are investigating what they describe as an apparent homicide. The 78-year-old acclaimed filmmaker was known for classics like When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, and This Is Spinal Tap. California Governor Gavin Newsom said that he was heartbroken by the loss of Reiner and his wife, Michele Singer. Let's bring in KJ Matthews, entertainment journalist in Los Angeles. KJ, what more do we know about this?
You know, very little that we can actually say. That is because the Los Angeles Police Department is being very tight-lipped. They had a news conference earlier where basically all they would say is that the homicide division of the Los Angeles Police Department is investigating. They wouldn't even state that it was actually Rob Reiner and his wife. They wouldn't state whether or not they had an arrest. They wouldn't state whether or not the method of their death. But that is not stopping news outlets all around from reporting things about the circumstances of the death of Rob Reiner. People magazine is reporting that the two, Rob Reiner and his wife, were found stabbed to death. They're also saying, numerous sources have told them that their son, Nick, may have been held and may be responsible for the potential their deaths right now. So right now, a lot of information is coming out. Everybody's trying to kind of verify things, and they're being tight-lipped because they don't want the media to get ahead of them. But we do know they were found dead, and obviously what we're hearing is that they were stabbed to death. The family has already released a statement asking the public to just give them some space. And basically, you know, this is a very difficult time for them as they mourn the loss of their family members, Rob Reiner and his wife, Michele. Rob Reiner was 78. His wife, Michele, was 68. They had been married for more than 30 years. So very horrible circumstances.
He had a very long Hollywood career. Tell us a little bit more about them.
Oh, you know, people forget that Rob Reiner came from a very well-to-do family. His father was Carl Reiner, who was a very famous director and writer and producer himself. So Rob Reiner came into the scene for one of my favorite TV shows, All in the Family. He was an actor initially in his 20s, and he was able to segue and find his own way and be super successful in Hollywood as a producer, as a writer, as a director. Listen to this. This is some of the greatest films that he's been behind. When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, Stand By Me, The Sure Thing, A Few Good Men, and The Wolf of Wall Street. Can you believe that? This is all after he was an actor first and then segue into being a producer and director. So he had one of the most successful careers in Hollywood. And the only other person I can think of to measure him up against is Ron Howard. He too was a child actor and then segued into being a producer and a director. So very few people were able to be as successful as Rob Reiner, especially when they started as an actor.
Okay, and terrible news today of him and his wife's passing.
Horrible.
KJ Matthews in Los Angeles, thank you so much for bringing us up to date.
Thank you.